Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. I read all of the comments. And now, let's get on with the show. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, in Silvia's rest, Scala is fighting a creature that has appeared through a gate in her room. The thing talks with a dry, bone-like sound as it tells her that since she touched the accursed metal long ago, she is doomed to become a thrall of the Jakena's Dursaya as a stormwalker. But the sooner she accepts her fate, the more of her will survive the transformation. Scala doesn't want to hear it. She rears back and lets loose a bolt of lightning at the thing, but it absorbs the strike and continues to move forward. Another is inching behind it into the room. A shaft of cold, soul-burning energy from the creature fills the room. Feeling that she has time for one more spell, the Manthuthian mage throws her most powerful spell and watches as the room around her slows down. However, her movements are not impeded. She jumps out of the bed as the creatures unleash a blast of soul-destroying energy, and she is out the door before the creatures can attack again. Her nightclothes plastered to her body, she returns to normal speed as the stormwalkers follow her out of the room. Scala tosses a flaming ball of fire and it explodes, setting the building on fire and the creatures. She doesn't really bother though to look back. She runs out the door and down the street and arrives at a red-painted house. She batters on the door to be let in. It's opened, and she sees the commander of the Southern Deseradan army standing there in the doorway. She falls into his arms, and she hears him say to someone in the next room, "Australia, I think it's for you." Meanwhile, in Mountain Vale, Brock picks up Dursaya, and Garu carries the body of the wagon master. Brock asks her why she doesn't just walk in herself. Dursaya reminds him that she is the antithesis of the wards placed in the cemetery. She says the wards were similar to the ones that kept her in her cell in the blister. Brock deposits her in the house. He hears a slight sizzling sound as she puts her feet on the flagstones. Dursaya shrugs, opens the door to enter the house of the dead. As she enters, Brock and Garu see for the first time her true form. It's not a beautiful woman, but a naked horror that is both man and woman. The demon gives both men an offhand gesture and places Klep's body on the floor next to the wagon master's. She tells them that what she's going to do is to transport the bodies to an infernal realm, one which Klep's evilness deserves, and it will be tormented there until released by the Jakena of the demon world himself, Thrislak Hurlich. She tells them that they shouldn't watch what she's about to do. Garu looks out the window at the graveyard, while Brock looks at his hands, trying to ignore the disgusting sounds he hears from behind. Eventually, his curiosity gets the better of him, and he turns around and cannot believe what he is seeing.